Okej, då är vi igång.
Yes.
Okay, this is an exclusive interview for Marlene at MTB Live. Welcome home, Emil. Now you're back home again after the special race in Houffalize. Please tell me what happened.
This is what happened. A broken, not a broken hand, but a sore hand after the first start loop. So, at the start loop, after 8 minutes of riding, I guess, rider in front of me crashed and I crashed into him as well. I couldn't avoid him, so now I'm here with a DNF and a sore hand.
So it only lasted 8 minutes until the crash came?
Something like that, I think. So I think the start loop was about 12 minutes or so, and then this was just in front of the finish line on the start loop, and then I did one lap, more or less one hand, but I couldn't steer, I couldn't brake. So in the end, it was a dangerous race. So I chose to pull out.
But I mean, you said that happened so early because I saw that you were still racing and had a good position during the second lap.
Yeah, I was so I was in 5th or 6th when I crashed, and then I was quite surprised actually, because I was riding one hand for one lap more or less, and I was still 12 or something when I choose to pull out of the race. But that's one of my best places in a World Cup so far. And that's a shame to have to pull out then when you're in such a good position.
Yeah. So you pulled out and you went to the hospital because the rumor said 3 fingers broken.
The rumor said 3 fingers, but luckily no fingers broken. But these 2 are more or less kaput. It was these 2 and that finger that wasn't working as it should, but now that finger's better, but these 2 are still quite sore, a bit swollen, and yeah, they say rest, but that's not what we cyclists do though. But I would take it easy for a week or so, and then we'll see what happens.
But now you have had 2 nights sleep at least after the crash, so how is the hand?
It's quite okay actually. So I've been trying to go on my bike as well, and I can be on the bike. So, but on the road, so I can't grip my bar the way that I want to. But I can train at least, and I was still training yesterday. Not on my bike, but in my running shoes. So I keep fit, as I feel super for the moment, and I try to keep that feeling until Offenburg, and then I do a strong comeback, I hope.
Okay. So let us go back to the crash. What really happened in the crash?
I misjudged a corner, and both me and the rider in front of me did it. So he crashed and I couldn't avoid him. Normally you just do a 1 foot or something, and then you manage in some way not to hurt yourself or stay on the wheels or so. But here it happened so fast I couldn't. Normally I never touch my hands to the ground when I crash, but now I touched only the ground with one hand just, and that was the problem. But yeah, that happens in racing. That's the way it is. Okay. So we have to push it. Otherwise we will not. I will never make a result. So that's how it works, though. But
up to that point, you were racing quite good because you were at the front position, huh?
Yeah, so there was Manuel Fumik. He had a big gap of 40 seconds or something like that, and then we were a group of 5 or 6 riders. I guess I was in the 6th or 7th position, something like that, and it was close racing, but we had a huge gap to the other ones in the back. So just already on the start loop, I think it was a crash behind me as well. Yeah. And also I had an excellent start, as I'm a good starter there, and I felt good. So. But yeah, things happen.
Yeah, things happen. Because when I saw you on the second lap, Armida, he was behind you at that point, even when you were riding with one hand.
He was. He caught me after 1.5. At half the first lap, he caught me, and then. And I tried, so in the uphill I could follow, but then when you come to the bumpy sections and the downhill sections, I had no chance to follow. So I was riding more or less only with the left hand and the front brake, and that's not the way to go on this kind of tracks. So no, but I had an excellent race, so up to there, but I had excellent legs though. But that's a shame. When I see Hermida winning the race afterwards, I know what I maybe could have done as well. So maybe not winning the race, but I could have done a personal best for sure, I think, and then maybe even better than that.
Okay. So what happens now?
Now I'm at home in Sweden for a while. I was supposed to go to Poland this weekend, but when the hand is not okay enough tomorrow, I will choose to be at home for a weekend, and then next race will be in Heubach in 2 weeks' time, more or less. And until then, I hope to be as good as possible. I guess that these type of injuries, it takes some time, even if you don't break the hand and break any bones. But as I said, I can be on the road training, so that will be good. Then I go from here to Friday before Heubach.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you very much.